I'm Harriet Martin. I live in Bourneville in a house that my husband and I bought 2009. Spent 6 months doing everything we could afford to do to make it more energy efficient and more comfortable to live in. Because I heard about climate change in 1978 and I've been worried about it ever since.
When we moved in, we had the house empty, which is a big advantage from the point of view of being able to take a fundamental approach to retrofitting the house. We insulated all the walls, insulated under the floors, insulated in the loft.
I had to watch, and he would measure each gap, and I had to write it down because he had to cut the insulation to exactly the right size to get it to go in. After we did the floors, we insulated the inside of the walls. We knew we were going to have cavity wall insulation as well. We wanted to make the walls so they really lost, virtually no heat. Had to insulate between the ground floor ceiling and the first floor floors. You had to clear along the walls so you could put rock wool in there so that wouldn't be a cold bridge between them. Loft was relatively easy. I got a suit from B&Q, I masked up, I crawled in and I put 25 inches all the way around the edges of the loft. We did replace the biggest window, which is in the kitchen, with triple glazing a couple of years back because you could tell it was still cold by those windows. We put the triple glazing in and I can feel the difference. It really has made. We built what we call a pergola. It has 10 panels. We generate about as much as we use in a year, which is about 1,400 kilowatt hours.
The house is warmer in the winter. A big advantage increasingly is that it's cooler in the summer. We open all the windows at night and then close them in the morning, and as the temperature outside rises, the house remains remarkably cool.
The bills are about a third of what you're told the national average is for a 3-bedroom semi. When we bought the house, it was worse than your average semi. From the house as we bought it, we're probably saving 80% of the energy use.
The reasons we did it are multiple in a way. First and foremost, it was to have a warm home. It was to create a home that we wanted to live in for the better part of our retirement. Saves a lot on energy costs and energy use. Part of our motivation was to be able to share our experience with others and to help others on their low carbon journeys. We simply cannot go on burning fossil fuels in the way in which we have over the past 50 years.